Good day, Lords and Ladies. Welcome back to Rimworld Odyssey Far From Home. In the last episode, we managed to recruit Big Red to us, which means we can turn our attention to deal with these people. Even though I dislike the idea of having these guys because of their high weapon skills, I will probably take them into the colony as slaves. So, okay. Bit of restructuring. Got to cutting this out to basically make it into some more storage space. Also, we built a sick ward, medical ward last episode. Very basic, very simple, but it will do the job. One there. One there. Erwin should be waking up from his coma any moment now. Okay. So we are going to copy the settings into that. Into that. Okay. So you get everything besides herb medicine, and little world medicine goes in here, and you get that stuff, so we can just have the differential of things. Also build one here, and we'll get it for serums and the like. We do have enough wood, so it's not a problem. Okay. New ideology. Arthelium have officially adopted Baku Koan Hive as a... Is that true? They have. So, Gestalt, yeah. No individuality. Okay, that's a bit terrifying. Okay. And that should have... Clear all... Okay. Which means that we should be able to deconstruct this. Not deconstruct. Just clear all. Set it to important and allow all. So it's just a general storage thing for now. What did we get here? No, some baby stuff. That's not too bad. And a side cape. Impressive side cape. Slow purpose of conversion is ongoing. Transfer all that over. That stuff is going to take a while to do. We haven't got a lot of herbal medicine at the moment. So probably get someone out there to harvest some of it. Right here. Yeah, that's all got moved. Set it to urgent haul. Yeah, so to get that moved over there. And here we're going to basically have a whole overflow warehouse for just general McGubbins. Actually, I do know what we can put in here, now that I remembered. So we're going to critical, clear all, and it's going to be slave collars and slave body straps. Okay. Yeah, we do had some of those drop out of the sky recently, didn't we? Yep, and we'll just quietly move. So lathes are finished. Fantastic. Now we're working on oil refining, well, deep chem refining, which is good. One thing we will put in here for this, just this particular thing, is rustic clothing. Okay, I'm going to delete this zone. Right. And get all this stuff moved. Okay. And all this stuff moved out and dumped forage. Okay. Everything we can get to be moved out will get moved out. Yeah, so that's all being made up. Fantastic. Get that stuff hurled out. And in its place, we shall set up a really nice, straightforward, simple Blah 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 blah. Basically, slave holding area. My brain is not working today. Where is the doors? We'll make it out of. Make it out of wood. Nice and simple. Ooh, we got like no food stored. Yeah, that's problematic. That's probably going to be tanking everyone's. Oh, that's because Erwin was out, wasn't he? Yeah, and he's the cook. Okay. Sorry about that, Erwin. I forgot. Yep, get stuff to get meals made. But we only had one cook. We had Z. Don't know why C wasn't doing it. Okay. Yeah, we'll make out of wood. No, the slaves. Okay, once this is all set. Yeah, once one person flicks, it all goes. Okay, that's fine. We'll put wash basins in and the like for them. And a well. Yeah. Basic wash basins for them. Yeah. And make it out of wood just because we easily have that replenishable concrete is too expensive. Can't see what I'm doing here either, which is fantastic. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get him converted. How's his will looking? Oh, that was just a... Okay. Make some of those, please. Couple of simple wooden beds. Make counter out of concrete. Make stools out of concrete. Yeah. Floor. Concrete. And we'll extend the concrete path out this way. Okay. That reminds me. So they can get to the defensive positions. Okie dokie. Supposing put hygiene in. Alright, okay. That. And we can turn it into the use for the slaves. Right, okay. Okay. Yeah, so it's passable. So once we get some serfs, we can throw them into this crude blinking thing. Right. Okay. Temperature-wise, don't care about the temperature for them. Okay. So they're working on that. Let me guess, this work speed is reduced with bad temperature. Yeah, okay. But for the time being, this is going to clear all, and it's going to be basically power and grav engines. We're going to have this reinstalled. Yeah, okay. Okay, get that nice and done. Okay. So. We're going to concrete this over, and we're going to put a feature here, basically treat it like a bit like a town square. Okay. Yeah, will is problematic. No, we're going to just... I need people that can help. We can convert you as we go. Visitors. Group from the exchange. Okay. I mean, Sanguinius must be coming up soon, I believe. Food-wise, we're okay still. Meals, yeah. Fine for meals for the time being. Things that we could hunt. Now, there's not a lot we could actually hunt safely, to be honest. Okay. Get that built. That set up. Right. Get that hauled. Okay. Turn this off. Turn this on. And we're going to get Big Red to do it. Okay. Yeah. Horrible non-humans. Disgusting creatures. Right. Chop down some more wood as well. Because our wood supplies are getting lower than I would be happy with. Right. Production. Right, biofuel refinery. Yeah, I am aware that it's not in the best temperature. We'll just have to do. Food-wise, we're okay. They're alright. They're always going to be warm because of the animals in there, so it's not an issue. And then haul those. Right. That crystal is worrying me. Okay. These strange crystals. Yeah, not doing a good job of having unified faith, unfortunately. And it's going to be a while before we get that done. Okay. Oh, that was instead. Okay. Right. How are that wood chopped? That broke. That's fine. I'm gonna hold this door open. Because it will now start allowing us to produce biofuel. Which is something we're going to basically do. Yeah, make biofuel from wood. I mean, actually, to be honest, at this stage of the game, don't refuel unless necessary. And what we'll do is we'll go storage, critical, and we'll go waste and go fecal sludge. And we'll say make chem fuel fecal sludge do further. So now whenever we have fecal sludge, I turn it into biofuel. Power-wise, we're still not great for power. Okay. I may say power. Like, how much fuel is this created? 800 watts. I mean, a couple of these dotted around the facility would not be seen as problematic. Okay. You would need a lot more steel for that, though. Okay. I didn't think I ever set up a... Yeah, okay. Did we? Okay. Maybe we did, and then it's... Yeah. And boots. Okay. Have a couple of portable generators stored away in the Factorum. Yeah, your will is broken, so you're going to be doing... You can haul. I literally just need you to haul and clean. Because you're not good for anything else. So I'm not going to give you crafting. There's no point in putting on mining. Yeah, it's not an ideal temperature. Very dirty, yeah. Now we're going to set Red Panda to do that. There is chem fuel. And this is when I remember that I forgot to put it in network. Okay. Right. Ooh, some kind of hidden structure. Interesting. Tech priest would want to go and investigate that, that's for sure. First Verbal Guardian of Lisa. Okay. So that's coming up, and then we'll have battery tech being researched. Okay, that's fine. What's this? Greatly fan of Mornen wants to stash a special prisoner for her. A prisoner 17-year-old, a copy saliva. A mech cluster of free size times 3 size. Like, yeah, no. Actually reminds me, what's our colony wealth at? We are over the 100,000. Okay, so things will start to get a lot more dangerous from now on. So we are linked up to the network. An extra 1600 energy, so we can put this back on. Yeah. Get that done. Okay. Get stones taken care of. Try and get her converted. She's not good at the job, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to switch her out at some point for someone who's actually capable of high social. Yeah, because a diverse fort buff is annoying. Yes, he's got a small brain implant. And you're just being beaten to hell. Okay. Like, we'd get a lot of the smelting stuff when it comes around. We'll get it turned over to slave work. Okay. Okay, so that's going well. Still nothing to easily hunt. Oh, there is. We can hunt these things, but it means we have to get the group together and go out and do it. To be honest, I may actually have to. I've got enough rice stored, so it's not the end of the world problem. Right. But that does look interesting. That's ancient ruin. Maybe we will have a look. Tech Priest is interested. Tribute Collector, they are not going to take well to you guys, I don't think. That is some mighty nice gear. Steel flak helmet. Very nice. But no, we're probably going to give you a damn good kicking. But before we do that, we have some strange ruins to investigate. Because, you know, good old tech priests pointing their noses in where it doesn't belong. I swear, if you don't keep that gun out, I'm going to demote you. We only had a commissar. Let's see. So that's not going to work. Okay, fall back. Okay, finish off. Ooh, new search available. You've discovered tire spikes have yielded new insights. These weird creatures that we've never seen put open is full of horrific monsters. What do we get? Bronze heavy battle armor. Very nice. Now, we do have what looks to be cryopods. Nothing ever good comes of cryopods, in my experience. So let's get up and see what we have. Let's get them open. Oh, okay. So they were incapacitated. Right, so what we have. You're going to bleed out in 2 hours. Cryo sickness. Both Sith cultists. They are baseliners though, so they are both human. Okay, we could work with that. Right, you tend to him, you rescue him. Okay, and let's speed up time. Tend about medicine. That blood may not even make it back to base. Like, how badly was he? Okay. Mallory told Coffee that he must work for the colony. Okay, so you're going to have slavery apparel. You're going to basically do urgent hauling, basic, fishing you can do. I just want to see if I set you to that. You may need to have crafting turn on. Actually, wait, that's a good thing. Smelt. Any slave. Right, okay. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Fantastic. And we've got an expertise out of it. It's for her. Not interested. Capture him. Like, he's got to survive for a moment, so someone will come and patch him up eventually. Put that down there for now. Okay. These guys would be good additions to the colony. Baseliners. Yeah, so you've got to get converted. In fact, it's... yes, you're definitely getting converted because we need that social skill buff ability. Okay. But this was a nice little get. He's going to live. Alex joined. Ooh. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, we are going to have to arrest you because... your diverse fort is going to be problematic in the colony. So once we get you sort of converted over, I thought we had some rustic apparel. Oh, okay, so my mistake. Do anything. Slaves. Go and put some clothes on. I want to see you naked. Okay. Yeah, so he's not going to break. No, you're going to get guard's dress uniform and we'll get you converted over. Okay. As soon as have you turned over, we will bring you into the colony. It's a shame. But I'm not going to give you anything that's vacuum resilient. Yeah, fine. You can have vacuum resilient. But when we go into space. Okay. You know what? I'm going to restructure rec. So everyone takes their recreation around the same time. So they can all socialise a bit with each other. And you're going to get work. Along with a little bit of recreation time. Right. Okay, you got infection in your arm. In your leg. Okay, so we'll knock you guys up to industrial standard medicine. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. We need to get you... you guys need to get treated. Okay, get treated. %75% isn't great, but it should be enough, especially for the more advanced stuff. %100 treatment, yeah, you'll be fine. Ooh, 10 quality of 38 isn't good. He may lose that leg. Oh well. He's useful. He's not fantastic, to be honest. But yes. We need to keep him alive. Because you've got the stuff we need. We're going to have to convert you, which is going to be a time sink. But you do have a basic. So we do now have a nice setup. Let's put a cut in here, folks. Bit of a longer episode this time, but man, we got a lot done. Got some new Cornish to come in. And we're going to get, and we got our first Xenos slave. Or serf, I suppose. Got chem fuel being worked on. Got power situation worked out. So the colony's now pretty much self-sufficient. And we can now thinking of some more exotic projects. But that's the next time, folks. Goodbye.